The waves are high today, the seas are choppy, but with any luck, we'll get some air in our nice Twin Otter airplane. That was really a stupid intro, I'm so sorry, but it's really windy today, and I'm a little bit afraid. But I'm a sailor, an RC sailor, and I have to brave the seas with my Twin Otter. I just wanted to do something a little different. I love my planes, but it's been a while since I have flown this one. And before this place freezes over, because it's coming, I thought we'd get out and fly this. This is like my favorite 3S airplane. It is so well-rounded, so versatile. It comes with these floats, you guys, for under $300. You got 2 motors. They are so mesmerizing and beautiful when they're spinning, as you're about to see. It has lights, safe technology, and remember, it comes with wheels on it, so you can fly off ground if you want to, and then put the floats on and fly off water and snow and maybe ice. I don't know, I've never done that, maybe we should try. This will be fun. Oh, did I mention it has flaps? I mean, this is just like the most punch under $300 in an airplane I've ever seen. Let's put a 3S battery in this, and fingers crossed, hopefully we get it back today. It's kind of windy. Always do a power test before you put your plane in the water, just in case it drifts away. You guys can see how choppy it is. And when you have wind on a water plane, you really have to put the nose into the wind. It's not like having wheels on the ground. It is going to turn whichever way the wind is actually blowing. So let's take off before we get in a spot where we don't want to be. Ready?
Yep.
Nice and smooth, and yeah! Did you see the water just dripping off of it? This is gonna be so much fun, you guys. Oh. I haven't flown this in so long. This is so cool. I have to be very careful not to fall off the dock.
Let's not swing around like we normally do.
Feet are planted. Let's hope feet are just planted. Look at the lights, Abby. Look at the lights on it. Oh, so good. So good. And those props are looking sweet. You guys can see the wind messing with me. Now, we'll fly a little higher and do some fun stuff here in just a minute, but we're going to get a feel for the area and make sure, you know, I've got enough room to do some aerobatics and things. Let's use a little rudder on this turn, throttle up so we do not wingtip stall that low out in the lake. I didn't bring a recovery boat today, so let's hope I don't mess anything up. What a pretty shot that was. Okay. Looking at my surroundings here, my personal surroundings. I had to look away for a second. Was I one step away from falling into the water? Maybe. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, on this next pass, let's climb some. We'll turn safe off and do maybe a roll. Maneuvers are always a little bit funny with floats on the bottom, so let's throttle up. Let's do a loop. Let's do a nice big loop. Up, 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 and finish off the loop. Yeah, and then we'll go right into a roll. Oh, the Twin Otter! Oh, okay, we'll just leave safe off and just
Can it snap?
Can it snap? Oh, good question. Let's do it. On the next pass, we'll put the nose in the wind. We'll dive down to have some extra speed, because remember, this is a 3S airplane, not a 4S airplane. I can't remember, Abby, it's been so long, but we're gonna find out. Here's full throttle. We're gonna go up and snap. No, I did it. It did it. It was a little bit slow, but it did it. Oh, let's bring it around this way. She flies pretty fast if you want. We'll go full throttle pass, nose into the wind on this one. Using some rudder in that. No safe, of course. Okay, full throttle. Into a roll. And then we'll go into the bank curve. And another roll. Ah, and with any luck, you guys have had some beautiful shots of this plane on top of just these ground shots too. Just a fun, cold day to get out and fly an RC off of a lake. So cool. So this plane has nav lights. It comes with floats. I said this stuff in the intro, but guys, there's so much bang for your buck on this airplane. And it's under $300.
You've actually had a channel member, is that what it's called? The YouTube thing?
Yeah.
Where you can join or whatever. You've had someone leave a lot of comments asking if they should get this or another plane.
Yeah, I think it was Dave.
Yeah, something
Bridges,
like that. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, I think
got your name wrong. I'm sorry.
I think he got the Twin Otter. I think that's what he said.
Nice low, right over the water, flying here. Now that looks pretty realistic, right?
Yes.
Keeping it really low over the water. Super like cool. That. That's a cool pass. Let's do what water planes are meant to do. Land and take off on the water. Let's do one right out there. Boom! Skimmed right along the water.
You're gonna have to do that again. I wasn't ready for that.
That's okay. I'm going to do a lot of that now with this battery, ending it, because that's where these things shine. Yes, we're flying over a lake, which is really cool. You wouldn't want to do that with most of your airplanes. I mean, I feel like I could take off of this dock with almost any airplane, but it's getting it back. Look at that. So cool. That water grabbed it there toward the end of it. It'll throttle up and just a little bit of elevator. This is a very, very good water plane. It's a great airplane. It's like if you're not flying the Habu, or not the Habu, but the Viper 6S, the newest one, the 90mm, or like one of their biggest warbirds or something, people just aren't talking about it. I don't know why more people, except for David in the comments, don't talk about this airplane. It is so beautiful and honestly just very easy to fly, and I'm making it look easy to land and take off water. It just really is easy. Have you ever done this, Abby? Have you ever flown this off water?
I don't think so.
That needs to be something you do when the weather warms up, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you're like really struggling right now in the cold.
Yes.
Let me show you guys what this is like when we're just on the water surface without any speed going. And I want you to see what I'm talking about with the wind. I got pretty lucky. The wind has actually died down. But there we go. That's zero throttle. Now watch. If I just sit out here, that's the wind turning me. Now my nose is facing the wind. So taxiing this on the water, it's pretty good because you can set up differential thrust and you have a little rudder that's steerable in the water. So if you see here, look, we can actually get it to turn, but without throttle, that's as far left as I can get it to go. I'm holding all left, and that's because of the wind. The wind is picked up. So you've got to be very careful with water airplanes flying in the wind. Let's turn flaps completely on and do another takeoff. Flaps are on. Let's do another takeoff because we haven't done anything with flaps on this yet. So that's full flaps. That was a 5-minute timer.
Whoa.
Yeah, full flaps and not enough throttle. Just enough to into a stall with that nose into the wind. So even a seasoned pilot like myself can make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But let's do a landing with full flaps on. We won't turn flaps on until right about we get through that bank. Full flaps now. Full flaps. Look at all that climbing. Wow, that was a lot of climbing. These flaps are very effective. Very effective. So we can really slow that down. Now taxiing this in might be a bit of a challenge. Seriously, I might have to land it and then just like grab it at the end of that. So watch, here we go. This is the challenge now. This is a real world challenge. I'm gonna walk out here away from the camera and try to land this and grab it as it's slowly coming in. You record me, Eddy.
Okay. I have to make sure I don't fall in. I think I'm good. Let's see, he is right there. The lights look so good. Hopefully you can see those on the camera. He's gonna crash into the dock. Oh no, that was like perfect. Look, His wing just skidded right on the top of the dock. What luck. Okay, let's get off the dock.
Pretty happy with that landing. That was like better than I wanted. I was thinking I was gonna come in and land and then maybe just like under power, get it to come closer to me and then cut the power at like the last 2 feet. But it came in a little fast and it actually got much closer, quicker than I wanted it to, but it worked out great because the wing just barely cleared the dock because the water's so high. Thank goodness, because this is concrete. It's a concrete dock, not forgiving at all.
We were right there at that corner.
That was awesome. Now my plane is completely soaked. I want to wipe that down with a paper towel or a washcloth or something when I get home, a towel, and get most of that water off, and then just set it near like a little heat vent or something so it can air dry out with the hatch off. There shouldn't be any water in there, but just in case. That's really the only maintenance you really need to do. I've had this Twin Otter for a long time now and I fly it off of water primarily. It's my main go-to water airplane. I don't really keep a lot of my water airplanes like those Banggood ones and things. I might have one of them, but this one I've had since the first maiden you've seen on the channel. This is the original with no repairs or maintenance required. It's just been a very awesome, reliable workhorse kind of an airplane. And it's nice because it flies on 3S batteries. Guys, I have very few airplanes now that I love that fly only on 3S batteries, and this one has got to be one of my favorites. It's so awesome. We're gonna go in and get bundled up, but I'm still grateful for today because I think we've got some cold, rainy days coming soon. So, you know, we gotta have those days, but for days like today and the opportunity, I thank God. This is so awesome that we got to jump in front of the camera and share this experience with you guys. Again, a massive thanks to the big guy upstairs and all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are the backbone to our channel and we are forever grateful. We'll have another awesome RC plane video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there. Bye!